Okay, this is a real problem for us, right?
Yeah.
Steve reckons it's going all right.
We've got in.
Steve, you're confident with that? They're all gone. As far as I know, Steve, they're all gone on your right-hand side.
Right, we've got troops up on the walls, we've got troops inside the city, we need to push now in.
They are.
Well, you got 30 seconds.
There's no lot coming over. They're now going to...
We've captured the towers, let's get them into the city, let's go find their king and kill him.
Let's get in there and do it. Don't waste it. You did so well. Keep it going.
Now think about it. He's going to be at the back there somewhere as well.
Yeah, I think it's all done.
OK, Chris, let's put Steve's going to deal with that fight.
You know, encouragement there.
Dusty?
10 seconds.
Dusty, you're in charge of the guys inside now.
Cheers, Dad. So we're
Get those people
pretty much
we don't need those anymore. Can I take those people off now? They've moved them as well.
Steve, if you need reinforcements, shout, yeah?
All right, so the team is focused on pouring their soldiers into Sarmizegethusa.
And with that weight, the tide might just be starting to turn in their favour.
The mission is, and we heard him say it, go in there, find their king and kill him. Now, this is a big problem because it's not a village. This is quite a big fortress town. And if I were going to take any bets as to where the king was, I'd say he's at the centre of that mob of Dacian soldiers.
People have tried to kill Decebalus before as well. He's still there. He's been on the throne for over 20 years. You know, he's a survivor.
Can we have a look inside?
Let's get these guys moving.
They can't. They're filing in there, aren't they? Actually, you can.
Right. Have you scouted the city properly? Do you know what's in there? Graham, do you know what you're going to find?
No, we're not sure yet. Listen,
well,
Adam, can you
maybe you
There's
should.
somebody else
Give us a look
That's
around
it.
the city.
Send
Let me
them
know what
into the
we've
back of the city. Good man, good man.
OK, Chris,
Hold on.
looking at the main screen. Here's our opposition inside the city.
Get them going down the main street.
Right, and they've got artillery as well.
Yeah. Slight danger here. If they get so caught up now in the fight in the city, they're going to forget the fight outside of the city, forget to guard their rear. They'll be snuck up on. Still, that'd be fun.
Basically, we've got the main street. They've got in the middle. They've got a big fighting force. Yeah, we've got one going up the main street. The other one's going up parallel. So they're coming at a right angle.
You are doing well, but you haven't won yet. Don't forget the walls can still be dangerous places.
So if you confront them and start fighting,
You want to take them on as front ways?
Stuck in.
you take them on front.
Take this lot straight up front. Is he halfway there?
Don't do it in piecemeal fashion. If you've got two lots of troops, send them both in at the same time, so they hit at the same time.
Right,
do it,
move
yeah?
them out that
Yeah, I've got one lot going up the side. We do that. So they hit both
their arrows.
their arrows.
Dusty, you've got
Where
the
do they come
unit in the
from? Can you
gateway
take
on the
them out?
left-hand side there.
It looks like Steve has very quietly mopped up the Dacian forces outside the city walls.
That's right, and that means that the team can now put all of their combat power into that city.
Here we go. Horse cavalry.
Yeah, get them into the streets, charge.
Can these cavalry guys go round to your right? Up there, yeah. Oh, Steve's now coming into there, yeah?
Now, there's fighting there. They are getting stuff round. They are trying to come round from more than one direction. But there's a lot of Dacians still there fighting.
And a lot of disconnected street fighting. And
But that unit does seem to be coming round behind those Dacians. That might be more dangerous.
they seem to be falling back upon themselves in this main road battle. So it's degenerated into a series of battles with the town burning around them, and that's no bad thing for the Romans here.
And that's street fighting in any period.
It's not over by any means. They could still lose from here.
It looks like there's a group of horsemen in the central square. That must be King Decebalus.
Like a rat in a trap.
Come on! Well... Right, we've got the king over here.
Winning. Good.
Are we going to win it?
We're fighting over there.
Okay, we've got the king.
Victory imminent.
Whoa, this is a good sign.
Though the Dacian king Decebalus has been killed, in the crowded streets with all those combats going on, a lot of people don't know about this yet. So the Dacians are still fighting in many places.
Well, we had a lot of large units, but now we'll have very small units.
Yep.
That is some good mopping up going. Yeah, it's really good.
Through, just pummel them.
Now, they're the last Dacians at bay. It's got to be over now.
They either get killed here, or become a slave, and maybe end up dying in the Colosseum.
You are victorious.
Yes! Whoa! You did it! Come on! Well done. Back up to the table, guys. Come on, team. Generals, captains.
Stevie boy.
I just have to play with Steve's. Well done.
Great job, captains.
Back to the table. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. That was not an easy fight, but... So, captains, generals, how do you feel?
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Good now.
That was quite a victory.
They're buying us a drink.
That was quite a
you
victory.
guys did
Awesome.
very well.
You guys were brilliant.
It wasn't all your way all the time. There
guys
were
were
moments,
brilliant.
but
No,
it was good.
seriously.
It was good stuff. You took the enemy general in his own city. So well done. Eric, Adrian, victory.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't perfect. There are a lot of things that went wrong along the way, but there's two main things to remember. First of all, in the end, you won. And that's all the Romans care about. Doesn't pay to be a heroic loser, you've got to win. The second point is related to that. Because you won, you get to tell the story. Now, Trajan's going to tell it as if everything went absolutely smoothly and perfectly all the way through, even if there were a lot of wobbles on the way.
And there were wobbles along the way. When you had one breach in the wall and you send some legionaries in there, they were just standing there. For a while, they were fighting for their lives, and then for a while, they were just standing there. And you know that in every one of their minds, they're thinking, guys, there's nobody behind us, yeah? Where's the rest of the Roman army? So there was a lot of hesitancy early on, but you sorted that out, didn't you? And once you had a breach through the gate, wham, you were in there.
And the fact remains, they won. How did it happen in reality? I mean, how might they have done it differently? Show us what happened in the real battle.
Right, I'll take the town, you take the Romans.
I have to come in between you, I'm afraid.
Eric, you've got a bucket, mate.
This is a fortress.
Bucket.
And inside my fortress is my garrison. Lots of cavalry that I use to control the surrounding countryside. And I've got all kinds of defenders, and I got archers, and they're all going to defend this, my fortress.
All right.
Now, what the Romans would have done, which you didn't manage to do quite so well at first, was when this stuff goes in, when the towers are there, there's men ready to support them. A lot of your supports were a long way back. Now, you need stuff to cover, but you need stuff to get in. Now, when we get in, we don't faff about. As soon as we're there, men take control of the breach. They make sure no one can approach it from either side. Others are pushing out quickly into the streets.
And in the end, the population of the town are massacred. The Romans take the remainder back to Rome for a triumph because the rest of the Dacian army don't even get a look in. The Romans are able to be quick, in, out, and home.
End result the same. They took the fortress, and so did our team for this week. So, Adrian, Eric, thank you very much as our experts. Well done, team. You did it. You have been watching Time Commanders.
After the siege, Sarmizegetusa is abandoned. Trajan will build his own new capital for the Roman province of Dacia. It's called Sarmizegetusa, but Sarmizegetusa Ulpia, named after himself. This is the last great conquest the Romans make. In very many ways, it's the high watermark of the Roman Empire.
Well, he's a busy bloke, that Richard Hammond. We join him live for the big night at Crufts next. And later tonight, a vision of a ticking volcanic time bomb, Super Volcano, on BBC One and 2.